Nothing like Elvira and melons.
They kind of go hand in hand.
Oh,
Wait, there's a joke to be. I don't know. Hey, how's it going, everyone?
By the way, I am broadcasting. Poe, are you up on your channel?
yeah, came up on my watch here that I was live. So
I always forget to mention that we are live on Off Grid Arcade, live on Mr. Poe Style, live on G Parker's Arcade Room, and I did happen to notice, I did decide to throw this up on the G Parker's Facebook
Nice.
site if I could, and I did notice that it looked like, I don't know if he can chat in here through here cross chat, but I did notice I got an alert that Balls the Slapping is watching on the YouTube. I mean on the Facebook.
Oh, nice.
So welcome, Balls and Slapping. Glad to see you there, but I don't think we'll pick you up in the chat. So that's just
Right.
one
Hey, look, Gideon made it back. Gideon hasn't been here for a couple of weeks because for some reason he's going to bed before 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning when we come on over there. Good to see you, Gideon. Good to see you. Welcome back, brother. And,
yes.
I do want to say before we start the show here and get going, Greg, I thought you were joking when you said you were going to send Mike the wrong link for the show because you were sick of him. But here it is, another week, no Mike. Greg he wasn't kidding, Poe. I don't know.
Well, that new moving background we got, I thought might give him motion sickness.
Oh, it could be that. Could be that. Oh, wait. Looky here.
Yeah. So I do see your. Yes, I do see. Are you okay? It does say Facebook on there, so I guess his comments are showing up. I didn't think they would.
Yeah, it shows up in here. So welcome. But no, to finish that thought, Mike had some out of town work responsibilities, and he wasn't able to make it back. So we're just gonna have to go without Mike today, and we will miss him. But
he did send me a video that I'm going to present tonight. So
excellent. Excellent.
Okay, yeah, and I do see that Balls of Slapping is working. So yeah, if you're curious, yeah, we are seeing you, and it's coming across good. Yeah, Mike sent a video in, and we will show that later on.
Gideon says he hoped he didn't miss a lot these past weeks. He has a lot of catching up. Gideon, the only thing you missed is each of the last weeks we gave a $100 gift card to whoever was the farthest away viewer, and you probably had a shot, but you weren't here, so that sucks. So instead, you just get to watch the replay and look for that contest that you won't find because I just made it up. But yeah. But yeah,
it's only $100 American. How many euros is that?
Right. The way inflation is over here, it might be like 6. But anyway, so looks like we got a good bit of people here that show up to the pinball. We got oh man, I'm dying here. Mr. Livewire's here. Of course, Balls of Slapping's here. Derek's here. Polo's here. Kelly's here. These are all people that played in that in our tournament, so that's nice. Good. Gideon, I don't know if you have the Pinball FX3, but that's one thing you did miss. We started our tournament. Our 10-week tournament started this week, so you missed week 1 if you wanted to play in it. So we will be announcing tonight. We'll be announcing how that went, and moving on to the next weeks. Do we want to start with that, or do we want to save that for later, Greg?
Oh, I don't care. Matter of fact, while you were talking about that, I just thought, wow, I need to bring up the spreadsheet. So I did bring it up. I can share it on the screen, but I got to admit, with the font that we got, I don't know if it might be better if I just read them off. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Gideon said $100 would have been 94.7 euro. Hopefully the lucky winner had a great time. Yeah, there was no winner. I just made that up. Yeah. Just to make you feel bad. Nice shirt. Where did you get it? Are you talking about Greg? Oh, wait. No. Shelby's talking about my shirt because it's a Blue Origin shirt that she bought me. It's the only time she comes in to say anything on our thing is to give herself a plug. So that's
well taken.
Chaos is here. We got another one that played in our tournament, so that's good. How's it going, Chaos?
And all I can say is thank God for chaos. I love you, man. I love you.
I know why you're saying.
You kept me from being in last place.
I was going to say, hey, you read off those scores. You can skip Derek's because I'm pretty sure of our little group that's in the production involvement of this show, and we include Derek because he does a lot of behind the scenes stuff with the Discord. I think Derek beat me, you, Poe, all of us. You're just lucky that Mike didn't play because he would have schooled us all. But none of us came up to the top. You want to go through that, Greg, and let us know how it turned out?
Yeah, Mr. Livewire. I'll just give it in millions. Mr. Livewire, 45 million. Classic Rock King, 38 million. By the way, I'm starting first was Mr. Livewire. Second, Classic Rock King, 38 million. Tony's Jorgren, 23 million. And third, Balls of Slapping, 13 million. Now I'm having trouble. I got to put a cursor on there so I can see. Bragging about my eyes and I had trouble. Okay, now Pixeltorium, 11 million, right down below Balls of Slapping. Nothing better than Derek than being down below Balls of Slapping.
Underneath some Balls of Slapping. That's where Derek lives. That's just
wrong, isn't it? This is wrong. Let's see. Then below him, that off-grid arcade.
Yeah.
Hollywood Polo next. Cowboy Arizona Cowboy 1. GTH 2370. I know I've seen him around before. If he's in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, he played last year.
Yeah.
He played last year.
Postile. Mrs. OGA, Kelly. Then G. Parker. Then one of my favorite guys, Arcade Chaos.
Chaos. Woo.
But
you got to remember, Chaos, everybody from fourth down is tied.
Yeah, we all got the same point. 1 point. And I do got to say, we were teasing Derek there a lot, but being just one spot below Balls of Slapping that's a respectable place to be in these tournaments, as we know. Balls of Slapping is a heck of a player.
Yeah.
So if you're there, you're right up against the top tier. So
you're right against the taint.
You're right on the taint of greatness.
Your name is Taints of Slapping from now on.
he was, if you remember right, the first two tournaments I ran in FX3, Balls of Slapping was the Grand Prize winner. He was in the running in the top two for the playoffs last time and got squeezed out by the Champagne Room, who I did send a message to and I haven't heard from yet. So if anybody knows how to get a hold of
Classic Rock King was MIA, and I actually messaged him this week and told him the tournament was going on, so he can thank me for him spanking the rest of us and coming back again. He's back in the tournament.
There you go.
Yeah. See now Derek here, I'm going to elaborate. Derek said I almost got him. You didn't read off all the scores, but I'll tell you, Derek had like 11.9 million. I had like 10.8 million. So I was a million. He beat me by a million. I played one last blast. I was actually waiting for the tournament to end so I could do the spreadsheet. There was 20 minutes left. I jumped on. I said, I'm going to play. Going into the last ball, I had over 9 million, and I still had ball 3 to go. I thought, Derek's going down. Yeah, I didn't even beat my 10.8. It's like I had a phenomenal beginning for me, 9 million, going into the last ball, and I scored like 300,000 points on the last ball. I'm like, and I tilted on the way out, so I didn't even get the bonus. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. What's this? What's Polo say? Poe is on the taint of greatness. Poe is always on the taint somewhere.
Well, and again, I didn't read all the scores all the way around. If you look at close, let's see. Who were the other? Oh, Hollywood Polo and Arizona Cowboy won 9.9 million, 9.5 million.
Yeah, they were really
So, I mean,
close.
yeah, 400,000 difference, which isn't a much. I mean, it can be a bonus or something on one. I forget which table. What table do we play? Hell, that was
Gopher.
Yeah.
No good Gophers. Yeah.
but I did shoot. A matter of fact, if you just want, I'll go ahead and since we're on the pinball, because then we'll move on to some other pinball. And I know Bart wanted to talk about it. You just want me to go ahead and show the pinball? We'll just go ahead and show the pinball video. That'll give me a chance to go get something I had for show and tell. So.
Go get that pen.
There you go. There you go. Let's see.
If we're just not going to explain it, everyone's going to go, what the heck are they giggling about? Like a bunch of freaking junior high school girls.
Week 2 FX tournament. There, here we go.
Whoa, 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 fiddle around. Fiddle around.
All right, it's tournament time. Second week, getting ready to start. End of week 1. And looks like we had a fair amount of players here. Week 1, Mr. Livewire, 45 million. Classic Rock, 38 million. Tony's Jorgen, 23 million. Balls of Slappin', 13 million. Pixelatorium, 11 million. Off Grid, 10 million. Hollywood Polo, 9 million. Followed by Arizona Cowboy 1, 9 million. Let's see if I can jump over here and get these. Okay, here we go. GTH 2370, 8,500,000. Posthouse 6,891,000. Mrs. OGA 4,906,000. G Parker 3,644,000. And I played right up until the last minute. I just couldn't beat that score. I don't know. I was having a real off day. And look at there. Thank goodness for Arcade Chaos bringing up the rear at 1,821,000. So there you go. The end of week 1. Let's
tournaments.
Go over here and let's create a tournament. This week is going to be Black Rose, which I just saw Black Rose just a minute ago. There it is, Black Rose. Going to be a 5-day tournament. Going to be a private tournament. Going to be a survival tournament. And I'll play a little survival and I'll show you how that works. Create and play. Again, the password GPARKER. Okay. Create and play. Now survival, you get a certain length of time to get hitting a certain score, and if you hit that score, then you get time added. If you don't hit that score, game's over. But you get unlimited balls. It just keeps reloading balls for you. But here, you'll just see. I'm not going to do any upgrades right now. I just want to get the tournament started and maybe mess with upgrades later. Black Rose survival mode. You get my 1 wide, that's what I like. Okay, see there's 60 seconds on the board on the top right, is what it started with. And I've got to get a particular score. Oh, there it is in the bottom left of my screen. I've got to hit 500,000 before that time runs out. Halfway there, got 35 seconds left. Yeah, I got some gaming. Oh, I must have hit it. Yeah, now I got to get 1 million. Got 40 some seconds left. Dadgummit, now I got to quit draining. I'm paying too much attention to what I got to get there. Now I got to get 2 million. Clock started over again. It just keeps going like that. The bottom left tells you what your goal is, and the top right on my screen anyway is telling me what how much time I got left. Okay, I hit it. I gotta get 5 million.
Swing from the rigging.
And you get 7 million. Ah! Okay, I'm really close. I got 40 some seconds left. Oh no. Oh no, I can't keep doing that. Oh, I'm so close. 14 seconds. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Win ya, Bill Drack.
What's going on? Oh, I was supposed to be watching that top screen up there. Playing the mini game. Come on. Oh, there it is. Time's up. See? 6,900,000. I was just short. So there's my score. 6,969,270. So that's how you play a tournament like this. I think it's called Survivor. So
Tournaments. Active tournaments.
yep, survival. So anyway, there you go. Week 2 has begun. It is G Parker. Look for that tournament set up by G Parker, and the password is all lowercase. G Parker, Black Rose, 5-day tournament, survival mode. And there's the score to beat so far: 6,969,270. Back to the show.
Nice.
Yep.
There you go. I wasn't going to play a whole round and just do keep it short and just play a little bit of the game, let everybody see how I did by getting in the tournament. But I wanted everybody to see what that survivor mode was like.
Yeah, I'd never played that, so I'm looking forward to playing it.
And it's nuts. I did play this afternoon right after that, and I didn't realize what mode it was in. And I'm like, oh, they keep throwing balls at me. Look at this shit. I'm messing up, and they keep giving me a free play here. All right, here we go. And then all of a sudden the game was over, and I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
Nice.
Most of the time when they threw the ball back at me, it drained immediately anyway. So, but yeah, spoiler alert, my score was just under yours anyway. So last I saw, you were still number 1, and I was number 2. So
Nice.
I think I could have done better on that one, but I don't know.
It's unlimited tries, right? So people can try it, do it as many times as they want. Yeah.
Yeah, I set it up for unlimited tries the whole 5 days. But yeah, it's just. But I think the thing that's distracting is you got to forget about the time. You got to forget about the score, because if we look down at the score, look over the time, you're gonna just shoot your best stick, is what I can say. And if it says game over, well, then you know.
Yeah, you didn't make.
And that will slow you down when it throws you into the mini game, right? Because you
that takes a certain amount of time to do it. Even if you pass it, you still take time. Yeah, I do got to say though, Greg, on that swing on the vine one, you fell off that vine about as quick as I would in real life. Trying to swing my fat ass across that thing, I would just fall right off.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't even realize that I was in that mode or what to do.
Yeah, and if you hit that button, then you fall right off. If you don't realize you're. Yep, I did that too.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? You hold the.
It's still about timing. You wait until you're on the edge of that swing, then hit the button, and you'll land on the ship or whatever.
Which button is it? Is it the flipper button or the launch?
I think it was the flipper button. Now I can't remember if it was that or if it was the.
I can't remember if it's that or the launch button. One of the two. That one I can get a lot of the times. It's the throw in the knife thing that I can't ever get the timing down on that one. And that swimming away from the shark is what got you at the end there, Greg. And you just got to hit your flippers as fast as you can.
Well, see,
Yeah, that's another one. If you don't realize they put you into that, then you're screwed right away. Because I
see,
did the
didn't
first time.
realize that. It went into that mode, and I
Right.
thought, where'd my ball go?
I call
Right.
that the track and field game, because you got to hit. The other
Right.
one is your Jungle King going on, your Jungle Hunt, swinging off the vine. But
Polo says it's the launch one. See,
yeah,
I don't have
it's launched to throw the.
that pinball machine. That one, the other one, I have a launch button on. That one, I don't. I actually have it set up on the joystick. It felt more realistic to me on the first one I built. It's the joystick. You pull back the joystick, and then let it go, and it launches the ball. And so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. The other machine's got, but I don't have FX3 on that machine, which leads us into our next segment. Unless you got any more, the tournament's on. Have fun. Let's see how it goes. But I've been talking about different machines. I'm playing with Pinball M. Bart, did you have some stuff you want to bring up about Pinball M?
Well, no, I just wanted to talk about the fact that the demo came out. That one hit me by surprise. I had no idea that that they were going to release a demo, and then all of a sudden, I think I got a notification on Reddit. Someone posted a Reddit thing, and I look, and they're like, "Oh, the Pinball M demo I played," and I'm like, "What?" I didn't even finish reading the post. I'm like, "The Pinball M demo," and I ran out here and got on Steam and downloaded it. It's only for Steam, as far as I can tell. Poe, did you check the PS5 to see if it's even it's on there? I know it's not on the Switch because I looked for it on the Switch.
Yeah, I looked on the Switch.
I think it's Steam only. But yeah, and I did like you did, Greg. I shot that video, and I went into it thinking, okay, you get a 2-minute gameplay. It's a demo, but that does unlock the full Monty on that Wrath of the Elder Gods table. So that's really cool. And then you do get only the 3-minute timer on the other two tables, the Duke Nukem and the Dead by Daylight. Is that what it's called?
Right. And, which brings me to a question to ask you, if you know anything about when they first introduced this.
Yeah, I know where you're going, and I don't know the answer.
Yeah. Explain to the audience, they put out a thing that we're going to have Chucky. And let's put it this way. This demo has nothing in it familiar with the original announcement other than Wrath of the Elder Gods.
Right.
Their tables they didn't even talk about before. Yeah. And they did, and the tables they did talk about are not existent.
Yeah, and I was kind of befuddled when I looked at the list in the demo. I'm pleased as punch that they even gave us a demo. Yeah. But I was a little like, oh man, the Chucky table's not there. Yeah. And I have not heard anything about it as far as if there's reasoning for it. But I'm with Derek. Derek said he's really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to all of them. And I like that Wrath of the Elder Gods table on FX. I really like it on M though, because just the added gore and blood, and I'm a horror movie fan. Derek wants Elvira. I do too, and I want the Elvira pinball someday. But I just I would settle for just Elvira herself. But
Elvira.
I'm hoping for that. Which kind of leads me to a question I'll ask you, Greg. I did ask it in my video, but it was near the end, and so I don't know. I didn't get any comments back. But oh, good. I had to. I was gonna. Is Kelly laughing? Is she smiling at my "I want Elvira" joke? But getting an Elvira table, which would be cool, because I don't know why they would say it needs to be Pinball M. She just makes innuendos. And the back glass has cleavage, and I kind of said this. I kind of said the same thing with the Duke Nukem. Yeah, he cusses in there. Like, that can't be rated T for teen, because teenagers never hear or say cuss words. Yeah, so But my question to the audience and to you guys, I was really happy or excited to hear about the Chucky table and horror based Pinball M. So when they announced the Duke Nukem, as much as I was like, hey, cool, another table, I was kind of a little bit like, but it's not based on a horror movie. I was hoping that the next one would be like a Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or, something like that that's horror based. What are your thoughts on that? Are you fine with, well, it's a Pinball M because it has cuss words in it? Or were you thinking it would be more, what were your thoughts on it? Poe, did you have any thought where they would be headed with that Pinball M?
I didn't really think about it aside from M for mature, but I would like to see more horror based, especially that Halloween table you showed us with the upper play field and stuff. I would absolutely love to see that on there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But yeah, I'd like to see more horror based ones more than just M for mature. But Duke Nukem is iconic in the video game world, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Duke Nukem. There was just that part of me is like, oh man, I was really hoping for another horror themed, blood and guts kind of thing. But
and they're probably saving Chucky for some big thing. All of a sudden, here's the Chucky table, and everybody will be all I'm
guessing it'll be the release day. That'll be the big release day. You've never seen it yet. You're gonna have to download Chucky to see it, and it's gonna sell like wildfire. I guarantee it.
Sure.
But I'm going to buy them all anyway because I'm probably going to double dip on all of them. Who are we kidding? I'm going to get them all on the Switch and on Steam.
My big thing was I kind of agree with the philosophy that, don't get me wrong, I want to see the horror theme, but I kind of thought all along that M to me sounded like mature. Now, I also heard the theory about horror based. I thought, well, horror based is M. But I did think that they might expand it. So it didn't surprise me to see the Duke Nukem not be horror-based and more language or whatever. But I think I go back to my original statement. I found it surprising to me that the demo came out with a table I don't remember them mentioning and missing the one they did mention. And I guess my two things. One is are they going? Hopefully, At Games really disappointed me when they came out with a Christmas table, pinball table, on Christmas Day. Okay, great Christmas gift, or right after Christmas. If you're going to give me some Halloween Chucky and stuff, if you're going to do it, let's go ahead and get this out to people while the season, so to speak, is going. I don't want to play Chucky the day after Halloween. I'd rather have my Halloween party and have Chucky going. Then.
I'm thinking we're closer than we think to the release. I was actually pleased that they released the demo because I think that's showing they're closer than we think. If they got 3 of the 4 tables are playable at this point, I think you're right. I think they're going to want to get it out before Halloween. And
sales are going to be up. People are going to think afterwards, who cares?
Yeah.
And I hope. And another thing I was going to say is I hope they put it. I mean, if they do it on the same platform as FX, it should be easy. Just FX is far superior in my opinion of going to cabinet mode than FX3 was. FX3 had to plug in a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, FX has that visual, just click and move sliders and all that. Much easier.
Yeah.
We did have some suggestions here or some ideas, and I popped them up real quick. But Derek said it table, that would be cool. Calvin, he went right for Exorcist. We're gonna do a horror. Let's go all the way. Saw would be good. Derek brought up the Playboy table would be in play, and then he took it beyond rated M. So I'm not going to put it on the screen, but Playboy would be interesting. Even though the Playboy table, the 76 or 78 when that table came out, old ding ding table, I think it didn't. Wouldn't have to feature the nudity. You could do the bikini one, but that would be a cool table that wouldn't be available on FX. But I don't know.
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on the chat because I was scrolled up higher so I wouldn't lose those. Whoa, Nelly.
Yeah.
You can get Whoa Nelly out there. Chaos was looking forward to Halloween games 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Me too. I think they'll sell, year round, all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Men in Black franchise. Yeah, that would be a cool thing. They could do that on FX. They wouldn't need M. Yeah, there was an unrated version of Playboy also, and there's a really good one for VPX that has all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Greg's getting infiltrated there with on his screen. I was starting to think Poe was reaching up onto your screen there. Yeah, Polo, I have seen that pup pack, but I haven't seen it actually work because I couldn't get it to work for whatever reason. Uh-oh, he's got the mini Stretch Armstrong going on, Poe.
Hey, where'd he go?
Does it have nipples? Scream. Yeah, that would be good, Derek.
He's
Scream.
haunted.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Kelly's laughing at Greg.
I wonder who he's going to visit next. He might be on his way to Texas.
we went to Branson, and I walked into this old nostalgic toy store, and they had the world's smallest Stretch Armstrong. And I told Shell, I said, take it up to the register. I gotta have it.
Now, careful, if you play with them too much, his trunks wear off.
Yeah, I'd forgot about it. I was wanting to bring it tonight's show because for those that don't know, Poe's already pulling out his Stretch Armstrong, but I had to open up the box and get him out. But I found that and I thought, wow, I got to have that.
Nice.
My son got it for me for one Christmas there because he knew that my oldest brother had the original back in the 70s, you know. So then he ended up buying it for me. And we used to have this little remote controlled car that we ran around, and we would put Stretch on it. But eventually, yeah, Stretch's trunks and everything wore off. And I didn't have anything but my wife or daughter's fingernail polish. I tried to put trunks back on them, and it turned out that was the color of nipples. So then that's how the nipples came about on Stretch. The trunks are still worn off, though.
Oh, I thought you'd get a kick out of it. So, yeah, for the last few minutes, I've just been putting him up there like that, waiting to see if anybody knows him. Like,
nice.
I still have Vincent Price in the box. He ain't coming out of the blister pack.
Nice.
I thought about leaving this one in the box, but I thought, no, what the heck? What's a Stretch Armstrong if you can't stretch him?
Right. You got to be able to stretch.
So, but yeah, sorry for the interruption. But Pinball M, I'm digging it. I can't wait till I can play it on my cabinet. I am going to, since I'm using Steam on that one cabinet, I'm going to put it on the older cabinet and try to keep the Epic and the Steam. I just don't like the fact that I can't play Steam. Even if I come in here to the office and try to do American Truck Simulator, if my computer's on and they're on FX3, I don't know. I don't know what.
Yeah. You can't log into multiple locations at the same time. Yeah, I guess it's so people wouldn't just give their passwords to all their, like sharing your Netflix password.
Right.
Thing. But
let's bring up something else. You know how we talked about how you can play Pinball FX3 on a Switch with numerous accounts on your Switch, as long as that game's on the Switch. And so Kelly can participate in a tournament. So can you. You can all use the same machine. And I think you can do that on Steam now.
Oh, can you?
I think I was reading something, and I was going to ask you if you'd heard anything about it, but I was reading something where I could take and, like Cheryl can set up, you can set up a Steam account even if you don't own any games. You just set up an account. It says that somebody with another account, you can allow them to use your games on your machine. The only difference is one login. I was trying to beat that login thing. I was trying to figure out how I could log into one game in there. Not trying to beat them out of anything, just play FX3 in there and play American Truck in here. And I came across this thing where I had to use the same PC, but I could use two different users. So I think if, for example, if Kelly or Cheryl wanted to create a Steam account, I think they can log out. You can log out on Steam and log in as them, and then you, as Off Grid Arcade or whatever your handle is, on your account, give Kelly or the other person permission, similar to what you're doing on a
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that. I'll look into it too. See if I can
Yeah.
find something.
So that kind of makes it a little cooler for the wives who want to get a high score on FX3 games on Switch or Epic. Well, not Epic, but see, I'm not on Epic.
Yeah, on
maybe
Steam.
FX2,
Yeah. Yeah, because it was nice seeing you back on my leaderboard there on Pinball M because you're on Steam again. So
Yeah.
that's cool. And I saw, oh my gosh, I'm so terrible with names. You still have that spreadsheet where you can see it, Greg?
Yeah, I do.
Who's the GT something, the 2460 or something like that? What's his name?
GTH 2370. GTH 2370.
I think I saw him on the Pinball M leaderboard when I was scrolling down looking for myself. So I think I saw him in there. So he's played that. But I'm going to have to send him a friend request because I'm not friends with him on Steam. And and for all of you in chat, I'm not skipping your stuff because I don't like you. I'm leaving a lot of stuff because some people are putting in chat things that we're not talking about right this moment, and we don't want to necessarily switch off of. But unless we're ready to get off of pinball and go to what were you made a video for this weekend, didn't you?
Oh yeah. iArcade. Whenever you're ready to go to that, right now, since we're doing pinball season, we can stick with that as long as you'd like to.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm ready to.
I think I'm ready to move on. And way back up in the chat somewhere, Polo had asked if we had any new games that we put on the iArcade lately for me and you, Po. And I haven't. I put some games on, but it was me catching up on that PAX R Us. So I put Joust and just a couple that have been out for a while, and I just didn't get around to them yet. So I'm finally getting them on there, but nothing big, nothing new.
There's some from a few weeks back that I've been meaning to go back and get, and I haven't grabbed yet, like Bionic Commando, because that's one of my favorite NES games of all time, and I still haven't gone back and grabbed it yet either.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I did was Donkey Kong ME or Donkey Kong Me, whatever they call it. I actually put this on a little while back, and I actually shot a video of it trying out OBS a week or two ago, or a week ago. I don't remember. But I redid the video, and so that's what we have here. And what that is somebody a few years back did like pop culture type of movies from the 80s, only it's the first screen from Donkey Kong. And there's different levels to it. They do different scenes from these movies like Indiana Jones and the Gremlins and Flash Gordon and stuff like that. And it will change up, but it's pretty much the first level of Donkey Kong, like the girders at an angle. You're working your way up. All of your power-ups are basically the same mechanics as the hammer or the mallet. So if you're Luke Skywalker, your lightsaber is still just the bashing motion. If you're Indiana Jones, the whip is still just going to be the bashing motion. But
Nice.
they put in music from the movies,
That's cool.
But the sound effects, the jumping and everything, or Mario jumping, it's Donkey Kong sound effects. And so I played a few of them in this video here. I thought it was pretty neat. And so somebody put that up a while back, probably about 3-4 weeks ago on that PAX R Us, and I downloaded it, and it plays great on there. And it's a heck of a lot of fun if you're into Donkey Kong and you're into any of these great movies from the 80s. Download it and put it on there. Give it a try. I think you'll love it, Bart.
Yeah, I still have to get that one. I haven't got it yet. So excellent. That's what your video is here?
Yeah,
I was to play.
Right.
Excellent.
Hey, let's roll it. We're good.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, guys, this is Donkey ME. Don't want to go over too far here. So, got a bunch of little cool pop culture things all in one here. Choose your skins. Indiana Jones, Alien, Star Wars, Big Trouble in Little China, First Blood, The Exorcist. Let's go start out with Gremlins. The flashlight. All these work like the mallet or the hammer in Donkey Kong. I got nothing to hit. Uh-oh, now it ran out. Jumped right into him. Of course. Stuck. Get stuck on the ladders. Need that Glenn's 4-way. Oh man, that's ooh, it did it. Double duty. Gizmo's up there. Billy. Oh, I got stuck on the ladder. Not cool. Billy. See, there's the parents down there. Oh, I didn't mean to grab the flashlight. Usually the next screens are pretty much all the first screens. They change it up. They get harder. And they're different scenes. But they're still the ramp up of Donkey Kong. Whoops. You get the Gizmo. It'll still be like the girder ramp up. Although once you get further up, there'll be like gaps in it. You'll have to jump, stuff like that. But you're not going to have like the rivets or anything like that. Not going to have the pie factory, the concrete factory or whatever. There we go. And he's dead. Oh, sad. Let's slow her down in honor of Billy. Let's try another. Don't want to go overtime. Total Recall. Hey! Man, pushed up. You gotta be right on. You don't have a 4-way. That's the only problem. Need a 4-way. Still fun to see what they did with this. No! See, getting stuck on the ladders more than I do with Logger. And a kick to the nuts by the wife. Watch for the booby lady. She got 3 boobies. Down in the corner. See her down there? Right there. Give me your boobies. I like your boobies. I 3 of them. Quaid. Quaid. Look at her boobies. She has 3 of them, Quaid. Makes me wish I had 3 hands. You're doing just fine with 2, baby. Oh, I got killed. That's what I get. Looking at the boobies. Do we have time for one more? Try out another one. Don't hit too many buttons too quick or it'll start right into it again. I don't think you can back right out of this, without Rambo. Big Trouble in Little China. Star Wars. We all love Star Wars.
many balls. Definitely do suggest a 4-way to play the right way. Use the force. Get stuck on those. Oof. Ladders so much. Too many balls. Over here! That's C3PO. Over here! Luke, you have too many balls. Too many balls. Different stages that are really cool. You'll enjoy them. Play it yourself. Maybe you'll get to them. Oh, come on, man. I gave him a face full of D's. Indies nuts. Indies nuts. Got him. Mo. Hey, Mo. Mo haircut. Get out of there. Get out of there, Indy. See, it's too many balls. Run away. There's too many. They put a lot of boulders and balls. Trash balls in this game. Run away, Mo. I'm stuck. Oh, you rascally wabbit. Smash some of these meatballs. That little idol up there. Looks like G. Parker in a Speedo. Uh-oh. Oh, get up there. Stuck on a ladder. Story of my life. Stuck on a ladder. I don't know how many minutes I've played now. I played too long. G. Parker won't play the video. He'll yell at me. Stuck on a ladder again. Stuck on a ladder again. There we go. Launches outside. Barking at nothing, I can assure you. Alright, well that's it. I think that's long enough. It's probably been at least 10 minutes or 900 minutes. I don't know. I'm using OBVOS, Audioderus, Alien. Check it out for yourself. Donkey me. I'm playing on the iArcade. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Check it out for yourself. Alright. Love you.
What's that all about? Greg puts it on a big screen of just me. Hey, when you come back, it'll just be you. Oh, that's pretty cool, though, Poe.
Yeah, lots of fun.
I haven't downloaded that yet. I'm gonna have to do it though. I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah. It's the bar cam. OG. Yeah. Sorry for. I hope the children were hidden away and didn't see that and scare them all away. But yeah, I didn't even see him set that up that way. But that's really cool, Poe. I'm gonna definitely have to download that and get it on my system.
And there's Rambo on there. The Exorcist is on there, and Flash Gordon. We didn't even get to those, so
nice. Oh, here comes Greg back. Here he comes.
Yes. Sorry, I thought I would make it back in time, and I didn't. So I should have taken myself off. Thank you for taking the dead space off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you also set it to full screen, just me. So when the video went away, there I was, bigger than shit, and scared away half our viewers. We had 47 people watching before my big head came on there.
I was trying to make it so post video took up the whole screen. I thought I did it. I don't know.
Right.
It's more of that technical crap I can figure out how to do it.
No, it looked good when the video was playing, but then when it came out of the video, it was like this, and yeah, that's pretty much the same reaction I had. It's like, oh, hey, hello, everybody. And then I realized you were gone. I was like, oh, crap. So, but yeah, that's really neat. That is really neat.
Yeah, it's a cool game. I'm trying to take me off for a second. I'll be right back. I'm trying to fix.
Uh-oh. I just shut him up mid-sentence. I'm trying to. We don't care what you're trying to do, Greg. Yeah. Now I forgot what I was going to. Someone said something up here in the chat. Well, some of these I don't know if you could see them when I was putting them up. Chaos was asking what the. Here, Cowboy One asked, were those chicken legs rolling down on that one screen? It was like the second one you were playing, and the first.
Oh,
one,
they had. Let's see. There was Total Recall had these little guys that were tumbling at you instead of barrels from Donkey Kong.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you got to the top, it was kind of like that scene where where Arnold was in the apartment with his wife, and she kicks him in the nuts. So when you save her, she kicks him in the nuts in the beginning.
Nice. Nice. Then Chaos was asking, what were the green enemies on the first one you were playing?
And that were actually gremlins instead of barrels. The gremlins are rolling at you, coming after you.
Nice. And while we were playing that, Jerome popped in, said hello, and of course AZ Cowboy 1 is here, and someone else popped in. Mr. Jami came in while the video was playing. So, oh, there you go. There it is. Now we need you over here, Greg, and this is when we need to do this.
Oh.
Kelly had asked earlier to show the new member of your family.
Yep, just picked her up. Picked her up Wednesday. Yep, Betty Lou. Betty Lou. She's actually Lady Betty Lou. She's got a pedigree, so we have to call her Lady. There's ladies and lords, and she's a lady. But 11 weeks old. She's just a baby.
Nice.
Mom is back here to take her back, but I just wanted to get a chance. They say never work with kids and animals. Well, here we go.
She'll always say the darndest things.
Yeah, I do. Okay, Mama's got her
Cheryl.
back.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, we weren't on there. She didn't see us waving.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Bye.
No, Chaos, you can't have my dog.
Yeah, that's a cute little one.
Yeah, she's a good one. She's doing real good. I mean, it's just one of those things, though. It's we've had dogs before that we've gotten, and I support that, getting them from a pound, getting them from a rescue dog. But when we've done that, and it's been pretty much great because they've been older dogs and trained. But this is the first time we actually went out and got a puppy from a breeder. And
yes,
there's anything wrong other than the fact that, my God, we were chasing this dog around all the time. We're taking her outside, but she only has had one. We brought her home Wednesday. She's only had one accident since Wednesday. What's this, Sunday?
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yes. Of course, that
the same thing with Nacho. 2 years ago, we got him from a breeder, and before that, it was always the Humane Society with older dogs. Love Nacho, but he is definitely a pinhead. My son always said you had to pick the one with the biggest head, right? And I set up OBS, and I'm set up a tripod the other day with a camera on me, and I'm getting ready to record, and Nacho ran into it headlong. just running around acting like an idiot, and the camera's going, and my wires are flying everywhere. But I love the guy, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one's grown on me. But anyway, I think Arizona Cowboy One said you like having a kid again. Yeah, it is. And I think the only thing that's worrying me is I read what the lifespan of these things is. Oh, this thing's liable to be an orphan. I'll tell you what, they say they'll live up to 22 years. I'll be 89 in 22 years. I just don't have high predictions of me. If I live that long, I'm going to be in a home where somebody's putting a diaper on me and wiping my ass.
Yeah. And Kelly says, or getting one that people leave in the desert, which leads me to what I was going to say, Greg. You said that the little ones only had one accident. You started to say there. It's like, well, we got these strays that people dropped off in the desert because people are assholes. Drop off dogs in the middle of summer. And the one dog, we call him Smokey. He's had one accident in the house too. The rest of the time, the fucker did it on purpose. I caught him lifting his legs on. I only caught him once, and he hasn't done it since. All the other times, it's after the fact, and it's too late to scold him. But
right,
yeah, But I caught him that one. He lifted his leg on my arcade right after I put that double dragon art on it, and he made some yiping sounds, kind of like when he electrocutes himself on my fence when I smacked him on the ass when he was midstream.
Yeah.
But, he hasn't peed in the house since though, so.
See, that's the thing. When I had the older dogs, and not that I want to get this whole thing in dogs, but just real quick, I'll say that the older dogs, if they did do that, you didn't feel so bad about giving them a whack because you knew they were old enough to understand. But this one here, I mean, she got to go. She's got to go, and and she doesn't know. So I'm not going to be a child abuser and beat it. But all I said is naughty, and and took her outside. And when she's good, I say good girl. But shit, she's 11 weeks old. She doesn't understand that. I mean,
Yeah. She'll learn. Yeah. See, I put this one up. He peed on me. You asked me to. It was our anniversary. Oh, wait, you meant the dog. No,
I got a golden ticket.
that dog. He did. He went over and Kelly should have taken care of that one because he peed on the couch while she was sitting there. He lifted his leg on the couch, arm of the couch, and got her leg. And I said, "Well, did you smack the shit out of him?" So well, no, I didn't want to. It's like, well, that's why I had to teach him.
Yeah.
But So, but anyway.
Hey, I don't want to forget before we get too far into this because I know we're coming up on our hour mark, and I don't know, we can stay as long as we want, but Mike had submitted a video that he wanted to put up tonight, so I feel like
a submission video. Oh no, we don't want to see that,
no.
Mike.
Right.
Mike submitted, yes.
So Chaos is segueing us into the mic. Where is the Gaming Road War? Chaos, you didn't see the very beginning. Mike had commitments out of town, so he wasn't able to make it back for this.
He's our reporter on location. We sent him out in the field.
That's right. So, but he did send in a video that Greg is talking about. So you will get you a little bit of some Gaming Road Warrior today.
Gaming Road Warrior.
Here it is. So without further ado, the Gaming Road Warrior.
Aloha, Mike, the Gaming Road Warrior here, and today we're going to be playing Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse for the NES. Today I'm up in Seattle doing some training for my union, and anyways, I'm not going to be there on the live stream that's coming this Sunday, so I figure I'd shoot a video here at the hotel, and then hopefully, Greg will get it, and he'll be able to share this wonderful game for you guys. So right now I'm at my crossroads where I need to pick where I need to go. But anyways, this is Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and it's actually my favorite out of the 3 NES games. I know before my mom bought this for me for my birthday, and I simply just love playing it. I tried the first game before. That's the first was the Castlevania I've ever played, and I know I borrowed my friend's Simon's Quest, so that's part 2, and I didn't quite like that game. But nowadays, you know, it's fun. As an adult, I appreciate it more because now there's a way to beat it because I got the strategy guides to it online. Oh boy, the ghost. Yeah, this is one of those beautiful games that came out for the NES. I really do love this game. And what's kind of neat, it takes place if you ever watched the animated cartoon on Netflix with Trevor, Alucard, and Sypha. This is it. Now, one of the things you're going to have to kind of look, sometimes there's the wall, or sometimes it's on the ground meat. And you're going to have to kind of whip these different... There we go. There we go. It's kind of cool. If you've been playing this game a lot as a kid, you kind of still remember what to do on it. So one of the things I want to do, let's see, we got 6 minutes left. Hopefully I can make it to the stage boss and then quit my game. Oh, those guys are annoying. Yeah, the red skeleton up here, you gotta be careful of him. He'll rejuvenate, I should say. Come back to life again. I'm not gonna get the heart. Just ignore him. Oh boy, that was stupid. I think it's the level with the jellyfish. Yeah, we're gonna go get Sypha. And she's like protected by the, well, not protected, by guarded by the Cyclops here. There we go. The meat. There she is. So we're gonna stick up on this trail. Yeah, if you get her, it's the Lady Sorcerer. She'll have magic at her disposal. Oh, I hate these things. They explode. Oh boy. Gotta be careful of that. Ah, dang it. Almost there. Whoa. Cool. Oh, this guy. Let's see if we can axe him. Nope. There we go. Oh, the spiders. Those things are annoying. Remember them in Simon's Quest as well. They were annoying. Of course, I picked up the stupid dagger. And of course, we're at the boss. I think that's enough to beat him. Okay, I'm not gonna hit that. Kinda need that. Oh, that was dumb. Stupid. We'll just try to play it smart here. Go away. Got him. Nice. Yep, Sypha, cool. Yeah, take him with you. It's not a him, it's a her. Alright, folks, we're going to stop here. So that's Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. It's definitely a fun game. If you haven't tried it out, you should definitely try and play it or pick it up. Recommend picking it up because it is a good game to get in your NES collection. Well, I want to just say, take care. Gonna miss you guys on the stream, but, I gotta be here. But can't wait for the following week when I can be back on the live stream with you guys. Alright, that's enough, but take care, and remember, gaming is your road to adventure. Love you guys.
There you go. There you go.
Mike, where'd you go? Mike?
He's shooting a video in the hotel room.
And Mike is, I love having conversations with him and our texts and stuff about old games. Arizona Cowboy, one you mentioned there about him being a speedrunner. He's more than well-rounded in all video games. The guy is just great at these games. When he plays these games, it's no bullshit. The guy just he can pick up a game and just play right through the thing.
Yeah.
So that's his favorite game. I asked him that the other day. I missed the very beginning of the video. I don't know if he mentioned it. I asked him what his favorite NES game was, and he didn't skip a beat. That's his favorite game right there. So,
yeah. Yeah, he's good at everything. As we found out, he shocked us last year when he got in the pinball tournaments, and he's like, I don't play much pinball, and then he whooped up on us.
And he just had a birthday this week, so throw it in the comments. Happy birthday, Mike! He turned 79 years old this week. Doesn't look it. A day over 40.
Those Hawaiians look young anyway. They always think hair stays.
Right.
Yeah. But, yeah, that game did intrigue me. That was definitely an interesting game. So that's on the NAS, obviously. And
yeah, check them out if you get a chance. Greg, I know you like to look at the old games, Castlevania. And Castlevania 3, definitely. A lot of people don't care for Castlevania 2. It's a lot cryptic. I love Castlevania 2. It's my favorite Castlevania from the 8-bit era. But there's a lot that goes into that. You might need a walkthrough or two going through that one. But the Castlevania games are great. Super Castlevania for the NES, Bloodlines for the Genesis, all great games. So great choice for Mike there. Yeah, definitely a fun game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was nice to see him making the show, even when he couldn't be on the show. So that's cool.
Yeah. And I got to say, I was out of the room when your video ended. I really like that take on that game, yours. I didn't get a chance to comment on that. Like I said, that's why I said never work with kids and animals. That's when Cheryl brought the dog in. But no, that was really very cool seeing that version of Donkey Kong, so to speak. Yeah, I like that. I just like that. That was cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing for me missing from that would be a Goonies, right? If you're thinking about the 80s, and they should have had a Goonies in there, I think. But
yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Chaos is saying the Castlevania dirt cheap on the Switch.
Yeah.
You got Castlevania and Contra collections for like $6 each.
Yeah, I love those collections. They are great collections.
Yeah. I guess that was a couple years ago, though. I'll definitely look into that.
Yeah, really good collection.
Chaos is. I'll tell you what. I watch Chaos's channel all the time, just to search for games on the cheap. I don't know how many games I've bought because I watched Chaos play them, and they're definitely found some pretty cool ones on there.
Yeah,
so, a lot of fun.
Nice.
But I'm hoping that Pinball M going full circle. I hope it does come out on the Switch. That's something else I never heard them mention Switch. I knew they mentioned Steam. I knew they mentioned. Didn't they mention PlayStation? And Xbox?
Yeah, they said it's gonna be on all platforms, including the Switch. So, and I'm holding out hope. Don't take this anywhere. It's just my own thing. I'm holding out hope because what is it? Thursday, the 12th is when the other tables drop. What were they? South Park, right? Are coming out on the 12th, and they're doing the update for the Switch. And some people are saying they already got the update for the Switch. I'll throw that in. But I'm thinking maybe they'll do a surprise and release Pinball M on the 12th also. It'll be a huge...
The 12th is going to be a really big day because, like you said, you're going to get that Pinball FX update. Now, for other people that are keeping an eye on retro reimagined type games, Astra Blast, that was originally supposed to be reimagined for only the Amico, is going to come out for other platforms. It's a reimagined game, yeah, and the company that was making it for the Amico is bringing it out for, I think it's Steam, Xbox, and the Switch. And it's a multiplayer thing. It's reimagined. So if you had an Intellivision back in the day and you played Astro Smash, or it was Astro Blast for the Atari 2600, the new version of that's coming out. And if you get it on the Switch, like us, I'm pretty sure there's going to be an online that you can play with your buddies.
Nice.
So that's on the 12th. And also, Atari is bringing out their new haunted house for multiple systems on the 12th.
Wow.
So luckily, that's Thursday, and my payday is Friday. So Friday, I'll probably be buying all kinds of stuff, the new pinball tables and all of that stuff. So
wow, yeah, that could be an expensive day.
Yeah, Thursday is going to be a big day for releases. Like I said, the reimagined games. I've been looking forward to the new haunted house for a while now. So, and it's perfect timing because it's October. So
right.
that South Park, that's Pinball FX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chaos is as the same one that's on FX3. Is it on FX3?
No, it's on FX2.
FX2, I thought. They skipped 3 and now they're bringing it back for FX.
Yeah, I've got a copy of Pinball FX2 with a South Park game on it. Now, I don't know if it's the same game.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be at least one of the tables. I think there's going to be multiple tables. But yeah, and then FX Zen also announced that they're going to be releasing those ones that are based on the board games. They had that announcement this week too, and there's a YouTube video. If you go to Zen, you can find it. I'm sure where they're talking about the board game tables that are coming out. So they look pretty interesting as well. But that's going to be, they're hoping to get them out before Christmas. So that's not this time. So Derek says FX2 for South Park.
Yeah.
The rest of us are getting South Park. Derek's getting South Park.
Can you jump in that game?
That's the question. Can you jump?
Every other thing I type ends up having an extra letter, or missing a letter, or screwed up somewhere.
Either way, Derek's going to cheat at it so that he can be the taint in the game.
Well, he says that's the M version with the extra A in there.
TNA.
The TNA version.
Well, I only had one other question, and I don't have anything else. Have you heard, Bart, anything about @Games and whether or not they fixed the latest upgrade where CoinOps X's still work, or have you followed anything on that?
I have not. I saw a Reddit thread where someone was asking what happened. He updated his firmware and it wasn't working. I heard there's going to be some alternative thing that's similar to that. That's going to be compatible with the new, but I didn't really read into it or research it any further than that. But I think there is going to be an alternative for the.
That was just one of my bitches. Is okay. You got to download this software, then you got to get the ROMs, then you got to take and put them all in this folder, then you got to tell it to this name, put your own thumb drive in. I know one YouTuber. I think I pissed him off in his comments on a show similar to this. Won't mention any names. Used to always say, he was always promoting @Games, and he used to always say, you can play these games natively on your @Games Legends. And I kept correcting him, saying, it's not native if I have to add my own hardware.
Right.
And he'd say, you can play it natively. No, you can't. The minute I had to take and buy my own thumb drive and download the software on it, because even the games that you buy from them now, the new pinball tables, they don't play natively. I'll argue that till the cows come home. You have to put it on your own thumb drive to play it. It downloads it to your own thumb drive.
Right.
Now, is that a big deal? No. Is it a pain in the ass? Yes. But don't tell me it's native, and that's not native.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You have to buy stuff to get it to work, and it's not even housing it on the unit. If you lose that jump drive, that thumb drive, you're done.
I'll step away for 1 second here, guys. Just 1 second.
All right. Time's up. Oh.
Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
But I really, that's about all I've got for tonight.
Yeah.
I was going to congratulate Poe on the Steelers won and the Chiefs won tonight. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got to watch the Steelers play while I was at work. The ending of that game was pretty exciting with some last-minute scoring. So,
and I've been sitting here halfway watching the Chiefs game the first part of this because it wasn't over until 6:30 or so. But they ended up pulling it out. Well, against Minnesota. Was it Minnesota?
Oh, I don't know. I only watch
Vikings.
Yeah, I only watch the one game, whatever game is playing while I'm at work, because I don't have regular TV out here at the house, so I can't watch any live games.
Right.
So
right.
whatever we happen to get for those couple hours when it starts, Well, we can watch pretty much the whole game because I did get to see the end of the Steelers game.
Now, can you get free air TV, or are you too far out for that? Because that's one thing here. I pay for cable. Of course, I need the internet service, but I'll tell you what, I've got a backup antenna, one of these newfangled antennas. It's not much. It's like this little plastic thing. I couldn't believe how many channels you get for free.
Wow.
Just
I haven't tried hooking up an antenna because I didn't want to spend the money on it because we're so far away from El Paso would be the closest place to get.
Yeah, you got to be closer to a city to get more channels with it for sure, Bart. So it probably wouldn't be worth it in your case.
Yeah, we are the closest city would be El Paso. You're talking over 100 miles, and there's a mountain in between us.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. We can see the glow of El Paso on a clear night, so you can kind of tell where it is relative to here. And there's a mountain straight between us and them. Now, if someone had one of those digital antennas that's supposed to pick up from hundreds of miles away, and I'd be like, "Hey, can I borrow it once?" I'd give it a shot, but I'm not going to spend money on an antenna to find out what I already know.
Yeah,
right.
It's not going to work. But we didn't. Even when we haven't had television for, we're probably going on 7 years now, 8 years since I had any type of really television. We watched Netflix, Amazon Prime, and YouTube. That's all we ever watch.
But you can get a lot of good entertainment that way. So, what the heck?
Yeah.
Well, Paul, I was saying while you're gone. Oh, go ahead, Bart.
Oh, no, I was just going to make a joke. Something Hub. I can't remember. Kelly watches that all the time. It's got a P, some asterisks, and Hub. I don't know what it is. That's Kelly's favorite channel.
I think it's an old Poe channel on there.
Yeah, maybe it's a Poe style channel. I don't know. Poe Hub. I don't know.
They took that off the Roku.
Yeah.
Can't get that on Roku. But no, Poe, we were saying when you left, I said I just noticed local news that Pittsburgh and the Chiefs won the football game.
I didn't even pay attention today. My daughter's been back home this weekend, and I actually tried to get her to play Shark, but she borrowed Cannibal the Musical from somebody on DVD, so we ended up watching that tonight during dinner. So,
yeah.
Keep trying to get the family to play the new Shark. That was another Amico exclusive that came out for the Switch and everything. So I played that by myself. I have a video that I made. I'll put that out eventually. But trying to get somebody in the family, if they're actually home when I am, to play it. And we almost played it, but then we didn't get to. So
nice.
Well, I'm going to move it to final thoughts. And my final thoughts, I'm just going to get mine out of the way quick. I have none. Thanks for joining in on the pinball tournament. I love the amount of people we've got. Tell your friends, tell your family, anybody's welcome to play. We're keeping track of the scores, like you say, for 10 weeks. Kind of repeat of what we did last time, and gonna have a good time with it. That's all I've got. So either one of you got a final thought. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
yeah, I'm going to be working on some Halloween stuff. I say that every year, but here we are. What is it, the 8th? So we're running out of time already. It's hard to find the time. I got Sweet Home, and that was a Famicom-only release, but, of course, somebody made an English-translated version. This is the original survival horror game by Capcom, one that they were actually basing Resident Evil on when they made Resident Evil. It was going to be this, and then they changed their path. So they made an English-translated version and put it on an NES cart. So I got that. That'll be one of my Halloween games, and I think the other one is going to be the one that I bought at the gaming convention off of John Riggs, the Elvira Sprite Swap.
Nice.
And this is also a Japanese version of Monster Party. They kept the original Japanese version instead of the U.S. censored version. So that, and maybe I'll finally get the Jaws. Every year I say I'm going to play Jaws for the NES. And I never do. Yeah, I might actually do that one if there's time. Who knows? You know what? There's like 3 weeks left of the month, so maybe next year.
Right. Yeah.
So
Excellent. Looking forward to those.
Yeah,
then we'll get back to Popeye sometime, maybe around Christmas, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Just in time for Christmas. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of like you, Greg. I don't have a whole lot of final thoughts, so I'll go with Derek suggested Poe. You should watch Repo Man, the genetic opera, and him and Kelly are talking about that a little bit. That is an interesting movie. If you like musicals, there's singing involved in that. Yeah, it's really cool. If nothing else, Paris Hilton's face falls off, so it's worth watching just for that.
Probably my biggest musicals of all time are the Blues Brothers and Popeye, and the Blues Brothers is just a classic. That's my favorite. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This genetic opera is pretty. It's pretty. Repo Man. Let's just say in its future set, people get their. You can get your organs repossessed if you don't pay for it. So.
Oh, okay.
It is kind of. It's got that type of theme for it. And if we're going to talk about movie musicals, what's the one with Johnny Depp where he's geez, what is it? Put it in the chat. What is the one with Johnny Depp when he's the barber thing and he's killing people? That's a musical too. Johnny Depp singing, and it's a horror. Good one for Halloween time. I cannot think of the name of that movie. Gosh darn it, Sweeney Todd. There, Derek saved me.
Oh, okay.
Sweeney Todd. So there's a couple of Halloween neat type of movies to watch if you're not doing some gaming. Derek said, Poe, you should play Chiller on the NES.
Yeah, I can play Chiller.
So, but yeah, I too like Poe, and I got to get on some. I saved that hotel haunted VR game for October, and I need to play it.
I think that might have finally come out for the PSVR too, because I think Menace might have been playing that the other day. I think I saw that pop up that he was playing that. Yeah,
it was interesting, the first part that I played. So,
and MetaQuest 3 comes out on Tuesday, I think I saw. So
yeah, and that's like $600, I think, for the Quest 3.
Yeah,
and I saw some of the visuals. It does look impressive, but I'm good with the Quest 2 for now.
Exactly.
Especially since we have two of them, and I'm already $600 deep, and I got two. So there we go.
Exactly.
But
that did drop the price back down, right, on the 2?
Oh, did it? I don't know.
I think it's back down. What did we pay for it? I think it dropped it back down. I think.
Yeah. I haven't checked because I already have two of them.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like a really neat system, and I'm actually looking. Man, I'm not looking at buying, but they got this new one. It's called a Big Screen VR. It's for PC VR. It's not a standalone. You have to plug it in. It doesn't have the brains of it. It's just a display, but it's not much bigger than a pair of glasses. And you do a scan of your face, and they custom make the mold so it fits perfectly. And they say after putting it on, like 2 minutes into it, you can't even tell you're wearing it anymore. It's so light, and it fits your face so perfectly. And It has OLED screens in it. So they say it looks amazing. Probably like $1,500 though, but I don't know. I just made that number up. So
yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting mine out again. Of course, with these eyes, I'm not allowed to use it.
These eyes,
yeah. I did download, but I haven't played it. The U.S. East Coast or whatever for VR fishing, real VR fishing. I haven't played it yet, but I downloaded it.
And just over 2 weeks, I think, is the new Ghostbusters.
Nice.
So
yeah.
Oh.
Excellent.
That would be cool.
I got lucky. I was looking at some stuff, and I found out I had another 10 of those recommendations for that Survival Nation. So I had $50 of more credit.
Oh, wow.
Account. I had no idea we're sitting there waiting to collect.
I think I had something like $3 or $4 credit sitting in there the last I saw. So
yeah.
If you get
Kelly says it's still $2.99 on Amazon for the that's for the Quest 2. You would think it would drop.
The Quest 3, can you play Quest 2 games on the Quest 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think. I haven't looked that up, but I would think that it's all backward compatible because
A guy at work was telling me it was. He still has the very original, so he was thinking of upgrading. He doesn't have the Quest 2 yet, but he was thinking of upgrading
Going right
to the 3. Yeah.
Because all those Quest 1 games you could play on the Quest 2.
Right.
So I'm sure you can still play the Quest 2 games on the Quest 3.
Another one of my cranky old men thing, but I went into GameStop, and there's 2 of them in our area, and one of them has just got a real enjoyable guy working there. Although they, as a company, they still kind of tick me off. Never have anything in stock, but I went into the lesser of the 2 stores the other day, and he had a sign up saying, pre-order your Quest 3. And so the guy saw me looking at the sign. He says, "I've got those, And I said, "Oh, really?" Well, same old thing. Can I see it? No. They won't bring anything out of the back because they say that somebody will steal it. And I said, I barely walked in here. 68 years old. I mean, what you think I'm going to run out of here with it? But the other thing that got me is I asked him, I said, what I just asked you, is it backward compatible? I asked him a little bit about it. He didn't know. Nothing. And it's the way he answered me, too. I wanted to look at him and say, "You're not happy here, are you?"
Yeah.
You're really that miserable here.
You might have chosen the wrong career path there, pal.
Yeah. I mean, he just never smiles.
Well, I saw 2 different people on Facebook on the Quest group page or whatever it was today saying 2 people saw it at Costco today, and somebody opened the cabinet and let them grab a hold of the Quest 3 box, and they took it up to the register, and it wouldn't scan. They weren't allowed to sell it yet until Tuesday. So they were allowed to carry the box up, and they weren't allowed to buy the thing. So
wow.
the computer won't let it sell until the 10th. So
yeah, Derek said that big screen beyond I was talking, it's only $1,000. It's not $1,500. But as you said, It's still cheaper than the Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerome says GameStop's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I'm not. I just have not been pleased with them in a long time, and they I don't even know how a company they're killing their own brick and mortar business. Because if you look online, it'll ask, "Is there one at this store?" And it'll say, it always says no. And then I go out to the one where the friendly guy is, and I'll go, "You got any of these?" "Yeah, I got a dozen of them." "Well, why does your online thing say you don't?" Once they're pressuring you into ordering online. And then the other bitch that I had that day was I asked him if he could order me something because he didn't have it, and he said, "Yeah, I can order." Usually they'll ship to store because they got to get their product to the store to sell it. But he says, "Yeah, I can order it online for you." And when he got all done, he says it's going to be $8.95 shipping and handling.
Wow.
I said, no, that's not going to work. Wow. My old man bitch for the night. So that's all I had. Anyway, if anybody else got anything, I'm going to.
No, I think we're good. Mike, do you have anything? All right. I think we're good.
Mike! Where's Mike? He wasn't here?
Mike?
I guess not.
I thought he was
Mike. I thought he was
terrible.
just still mad at you, Poe, so he just wasn't talking.
But I miss his kitty.
Yeah. No cat butt this episode. We got the dog, though. We got the dog.
Yeah, you got the dog.
So.
Well, Greg's going to organize these intros and outros. I don't even know where the outro is for tonight.
Oh. Well, we can just do a song and dance.
The next outro for Halloween just needs to be Elvira's boobs, just right there.
There you go.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Here, we'll just play this one. It's been played a million times. Thanks for showing up, everybody.
All right. See you, everybody.